Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. I wanted to cover the latest breaking news, which is very symbolic indeed of everything that we know is coming up with the solar eclipse on April 8th. So the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore today collapsed, and about, I don't know, maybe 10 hours ago now. I saw some footage of, there was a container ship coming towards the bridge, and suddenly the power went out, and it went dark, and then it kind of moved in the wrong direction towards the bridge and hit it, and absolutely just the whole thing collapsed. And it was just an utter horrific tragedy. However, I would say that I do believe that it was an inside job, and I think that it involves Russia retaliation, you know, because they think the U.S. was involved in the terror act that happened in the concert hall a couple days ago, which is another horrific act. And of course, here's the thing. This is what's interesting, is that the name of Francis Scott Key Bridge, his name, and who he is where the message is from God. And he's the one who wrote the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. He's the one who wrote that. God is, without a doubt, bringing another warning to this country that the country itself is about to go down. The national anthem. This is absolutely stunning information, or stunning what's happened. It's unbelievable, really. I mean, right before, on the heels of the solar eclipse, which is the X across the country on April 8th, 7 cities going through Nineveh, 7 through Salem 7 years ago in 2017. You also have Rapture, Indiana, that it's going to be hitting, and many others that are very connected to the end times. Jonah, Nineveh. I mean, it's unbelievable. God is amazing, you got to admit. He really knows how to speak to his people. Although the warning to Nineveh was to the world, and the world needs to repent, meaning what? Meaning come to Christ. Stop thinking that you're running the world, and come and acknowledge that Jesus Christ is your creator, and he's the one in charge. And he saved you on the cross, if you would receive that and believe it, for your own sins when he shed his blood. So, I also heard the word out of the blue this morning, just out of the blue, random, Anastasia. And I didn't know what it was at first. I've never heard of it. You know, it was a movie, and it actually involves Russia, the Russians, and there's a name in the movie with the name, I think it was Putin, but Putin name was in the movie through that name. I think God could be pointing to what happened today at the bridge in Baltimore. That they're the ones. Why would the power go out a minute before it hits the bridge, make it lose its direction, and crash into the bridge? You tell me that was a freak accident, or was that maybe rigged somewhere by somebody in retaliation to this country? We are in World War III, folks. Anyway, keep this short, so stay tuned. It just never ends. It just never ends, and we're leaving soon, and the rapture is literally any day now. We are coming to the end of 2023 on Nissan 1, which is on the eclipse, the solar eclipse, April 8th. The red heifers will be looks like they're going to be sacrificed on the 29th. Now, what's interesting is that I saw the number 28, and someone pointed out, I could have figured it out myself, but I wasn't thinking too hard, I guess, but the 28th here is the 29th in Israel, and they could have been, God could be pointing to the significance of the red heifers, and I personally, I've told you why, I don't see why we would be here for that. That is the first step to building the third temple, because it has to be done before they can build the third temple, and so that will usher in the age of the law, the end of the age of grace. And so we're just looking up, look up every minute, because I personally, I can't see why we'd be here after that. But anyway, look at it, the end of 2023 is fast approaching. Whoops. Okay, that was me. Maybe it sounded like a horn, right? So toot toot. Listen for the trumpet, because we are close to out of here. Love you guys.